YouTube. I thought since this is kind of a video blog, I would actually talk to you this time instead of just playing a song. Although there will be more songs in the future. Today, I'd like to talk to you about brain crack. I have it. Now, if you don't know what brain crack is, there's a link in the doobly-doo that will take you to a video that explains what brain crack is. And if you're so inclined, maybe you'll watch all of the other videos that are on that website. Watch the other videos. They're good. Hey, look at that. Now you watched the video and you know what brain crack is. Right, so I have 5 items of brain crack for you this evening. The first one stems sort of from my workplace. Now, where I work kind of half with adults and half with 20-year-olds. And so I'm either listening to classic rock or Y94. And when I'm listening to Y94, I usually try to tune out of it because I hate Y94. But sometimes a song catches my ear and I'm like, wait, I know that song. And it turns out that I do know that song. Or at least I know the original. Now, Y94 have decided that the original just isn't very good. Oh, don't get me wrong, they like the song, it's just, it's not Y94 material, you know? So what they do is they take the original song, they speed it up a little bit, and they put a beat behind it. You do not take an original song and just speed it up and put a beat behind it, Y94. That's not cool. You're ruining the original song. Now, don't get me wrong, because you did that, a whole bunch of people on YouTube are covering that original song, the original way it's supposed to be sung. And I appreciate that, but it's still really annoying to hear a song that you love kind of just bastardized, you know? So I propose if Y94 is going to do that to all our good songs, then we should take Y94's crappy songs and try to make them better. Now, to do this, we kind of reverse the Y94 process. We slow them down a bit and take the beat out, kind of maybe make them acoustical. I think that would probably make some of those songs a little better, but probably not. Now, my second item of brain crack stems from a Marydoodles creation. I'll put an annotation of the video right here, but it's basically a drawing of a cat being haunted by mice. And this got me thinking, what else can haunt a cat? And then I thought, what if the cat's lives haunted the cat? Like, what happens to a cat's extra lives after they've been used to help save the cat from death? Are they just whisked away into nothingness? Or is there a ghost that's left behind? And if there's a ghost that's left behind, can that ghost haunt that cat? Would that ghost want to haunt that cat because the cat wasted that life in some way? Are cats born with Horcruxes? These are the kind of weird things that I think of. Now, my third item of brain crack is stemmed from the website fml.com. Now, if you've never been to fml.com, it's basically fuckmylife.com. People post stories of bad things that have happened to them, or awkward things that have happened to them, and at the end of the little story they write FML, or fuck my life for this happening to me. Now, it's kind of conceited to say that, but some of them are really funny. And I was wondering, what if FMLs matched up with each other? Like, are there 2 FMLs that match up with each other? Oh, my girlfriend was complaining because I don't kiss her enough, but I don't kiss her because she has terrible breath. Oh, my boyfriend wouldn't kiss me for some reason, and when I asked him why, he told me I had terrible breath. Are there FMLs that match up like that? And if there are, there should be a website for those. It should be an FML wiki. People go in and match up 2 different FMLs and put them in the FML wiki. Another item of brain crack. Is fall the only season that has a second name? The second name for fall is autumn. And I think autumn was the original one, but fall is the one we always go by. Autumn is kind of like an official name. But spring, winter, and summer don't have second names. They just have the one. And I think there should be second names for those other 3 seasons. Now, my last item of brain crack is in religious territory. So if that sort of thing bothers you, or if you get riled up from that easily, I don't care. So I was listening to a comedian, and he was talking about when he was working on a construction site, and there were a whole bunch of other people there that spoke different languages. So there was like 7 different languages working on the same project. And because there were 7 different languages working on the same project, it kind of was chaos. And he said that reminded him of the Bible story, the Tower of Babel. Now, the Tower of Babel is where these people were building a giant tower, like the tallest tower in the world. And God was scared because if they built the tallest tower in the world, they would be able to see above the clouds, and they would be able to see him. So God cursed these people into speaking all sorts of different languages so they couldn't get the project done. Now what I've been wondering is that still true? Like, wouldn't people have looked out their plane windows and just saw God chilling on a cloud? But then I thought, maybe God found a way to hide. Maybe he kept up with technology so much that he can be able to hide from people. And then I thought, God learned to become invisible. You see, God didn't really know what invisibility was, because he didn't need it. He was up in the clouds. People couldn't see him up in the clouds. But then people started making planes and hang gliders and stuff like that, and he was afraid. And then he discovered that the people had invented something called invisibility. The ability to just disappear. He didn't really understand the concept until people thought of it. Because when has God ever been so embarrassed that he just wanted to disappear? Who has God ever needed to hide from? Well, until us. And I don't think God has ever had a thought about sneaking into the women's locker rooms unnoticed. Well, there you have it, YouTube. Those are my brain crack ideas. Bye. P.S. Jazzy, just in case you didn't read the comment that I posted on that video that you took down, I challenge you to do a cover of Black and Blue by, I can't remember her name. But you played it at Sam's house that one time, and I liked it. So I want you to do a cover of it. And Sam, I challenge you to do a brain crack video because I'm sure you've got some thoughts going through there.